And welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of the Lost Podcast of Titan, thawed from the icy moons of Pandora, where we were, well, one of us was frozen for pretty much a week. Which explains our delay. I know you have all been clamoring for the next episodes, wondering what happened, where do we go. We have not abandoned you, my children. We have not forsaken you. It's just it's difficult to do
they've been at
episodes.
my door scratching at it.
It's just difficult to do episodes when there's no power.
Yeah.
But I hope all of y'all have stayed warm. And wait, we had come to I think a decision. Hold on, let me look this back up. Yes, so this is episode 48, and on episode 50, we decided we would go ahead and do a sort of a season review of Star Trek: The Original series, where we just review season one as a standalone kind of thing, giving our thoughts of how it went.
So Lord knows where the conversation will go.
Oh, good Lord, yes, yes. We could go towards music, go towards how Captain Pike is a slaving bastard, the production values of King Kong on Broadway, which Russian director you would want to have direct an episode of Star Trek, you know. The things the people want and need to know. Oof. So, you ready to go ahead and get this started? Okay.
Sure.
So we are watching Star Trek Original Series episode Journey to Babel. Babel? Babel? Is it Babel or Babel?
I've heard it pronounced both ways.
We'll find out eventually. Hopefully they'll name drop somewhere in the episode.
They will name drop, yeah. One of the better episodes of the original series, in my opinion.
Yeah, this has Sarek as a Romulan spy, right?
No, you have Sarek as a spy.
No.
This has Sarek as a Vulcan.
No,
bastard.
he's a spy. He is a. Come on, we've been through this. Okay, anyway, go ahead, everyone. Pause this and pull this episode up on your favorite physical media or streaming service, and come back to us when you're ready. And welcome back. We'll go ahead and get this started in 3, 2, 1, play. Dun 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 dun.
Bitch,
Really?
bitch.
Oh wait, he's got. Okay, obviously Kirk has more like little pips, but you know what does McCoy
Yeah.
have?
Cleanest tongue depressors in sickbay.
Wait, so when that little whistle goes off, it's only for the captain?
That's a good question. I'd like to see someone else, answer it. Yeah, what? What?
It's like if a public telephone rings, do you answer it?
I like the crowd up in the observation deck. That's a nice touch.
I don't know. All these people have work to do?
No, those are other ambassadors and such.
But isn't the Enterprise crowded? Like,
Yes, it's very crowded. They've got they're carrying a whole group of ambassadors.
look at that line. They're not even lined up.
God, are we gonna gripe all episode?
I mean, look at that. They're not. None of them are lined up. Dun dun. Who's the babe in the background? Oh, there we go. Damn. See, he's a Romulan spy. Come on.
Awkward.
What? And Kirk didn't know this?
Thank you. I was wondering if I was the only one who noticed. I mean, how long has Spock been working as Kirk's first
A
officer?
few years at
And
least.
Kirk
Yeah.
Kirk never took the trouble to study his personnel file.
Or the fact that, Sarek is this well-known ambassador. You'd think that the well-known child would also be, because, I mean, Spock is famous. We've established that in
Yes.
the Pon-farr episode.
Right. He's, and I guess in Starfleet he's considered a prize catch. I mean, if I was the commander of a ship,
Yeah.
I would certainly want to, be very familiar with the background of all my command officers.
Nope. Kirk was blinded by those little pips on his chest.
I guess.
Babel? Huh.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound right when it's coming from him. What is Spock doing in the engineering section?
Work.
Bullshit.
He occasionally.
Bullshit.
He occasionally.
Bullshit. Ugh. Damn. Hold up. God. Like. Kirk. Oh, Lord.
I know he's pushing it.
Oh, here's a key. You press it, and it does something. Like, Jesus Christ. Captain, are you really doing this to me? You haven't been dismissed.
Yeah. But since I've screwed up enough of your life so far, I guess you can go. He was offended.
God damn.
Debatable.
Mm-hmm. Jesus. Except. That is actually kind of creepy. We are an instrument of civilization. Like that's almost like America going. Looks like you could use some freedom over here. Let me just sprinkle a little freedom over here. Sprinkle a little freedom over there. It's the damn Klingons.
I like the attempt here at showing various alien races.
Yeah. Can you believe this shit? Look at this shit. This is just styrofoam. This is just sponge. They just colored it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Have some Play-Doh. Yeah, let's water down the Play-Doh with whatever's in this bottle and see if that helps. Federation council sessions must be a real knockdown drag out if they're this touchy and violent.
Also, how many times has he retired? Like it seems like Sarek
Every time we see him, he's retired.
or coming back for one last mission. Like he was doing this shit in the Next Generation.
Hint. Hint 2. That's Reggie Nalder as the Tellarite ambassador. One of my favorite alien performances in Star Trek.
I don't know. It kind of looks like. I mean, okay, all right, all right. I'm aware he's wearing a mask. Yes, I'm talking about the cadence and his movements and like the tone of his voice. Kind of sounds like Paul Williams. Like
Wait, are you talking about the Tellarite or the Andorian?
the Tellarite.
Okay, yeah. They really had problems getting the Tellarite makeup, as you can obviously see.
Yeah, maybe they could make it not a pig.
Ooh. So we're really all going to pile on Spock.
Apparently,
this episode,
yeah. Like this is. All right. If I worked with someone and was at least somewhat friendly, and I realized that there were, issues between them and their parents, I would not poke and prod. That's not exactly, no. It's just. Uh-uh.
And she's obviously drunk and she's running her mouth off, so
God damn.
we'll discreetly visit.
Holy shit. I'm digging the fuchsia girl to the left. Yeah,
Yeah.
This is how I know I'm your son. Sometimes we both like, wait, what's that over there? A 10.
I want to see her debate Sarek.
Lord. I'm going to get smacked, but when I see my wife again later, I'll hold my two fingers up and go a 10. Oh, wait, no, wife, a 10.
And Amanda holds up one finger and says no. So we don't have private vessels or maybe a smuggler or two?
Oh, bullshit, Spock. Come on.
Yeah, come
It's
on.
a swirly beam of... Actually, where's Sulu? We got Lanky motherfucker back. Hold on. I thought we were done with Lanky motherfuckers. That's not...
Really?
For someone who's lived...
And how long have they been married?
Not long enough, apparently. Ugh.
There is, as you might have guessed, there's a considerable library of fan fiction dealing with Sarek and Amanda's relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I know this because your mother has purchased most of it.
I'm not entirely surprised.
Any other help, perhaps?
Really. Also, this is another one of those lines. It's like no other vessel in the quadrant. So what quadrant are they
Yeah.
in? Yeah, da.
Oh, in regards to your question concerning Sulu, I'm not sure if it's happening at this point in the series, but George Takei might be down in Georgia fighting the Viet Cong.
Down in okay. You mean as in a movie? Okay, got
Yeah,
you.
the Green Berets with John Wayne.
I'm like, I'm sorry, but I was like, wait, what? George Takei was in the Vietnam War?
Well, the John Wayne version of it. Just go, look, Porky, back off. Uh-oh.
Dun dun dun. It's wealth administered by who?
Uh-oh.
And yes, we do call you these. And also a pig.
Really, I want to see the council meeting now. Ooh.
Also, so this seems to be. Why isn't this on Earth with the rest of the Federation?
Apparently, on some issues, they have to meet in a neutral area. They'll do that again in the next generation.
I'm not quite sure. I'm not familiar with this brand of bacon.
Yeah, it's I'm Jewish, so it's not kosher.
Oh. Anyone with access to a computer, dipshit.
Or anyone who's had Starfleet training. Vulcan execution must have been interesting to see. No, it doesn't. Kirk. Why don't we just cut to the chase and throw all the ambassadors out the airlock and be done with it?
This is going to end up being a episode-long version of Among Us.
Yeah, we want to beat a confession out of you.
Smack!
Woohoo!
Smack!
Which your son provided.
On top of that, this is a ship. There should be records of where he's been.
Oh! It's eating too much Play-Doh.
It's the guilt from working for the Romulans for all these years and being among the Vulcan people.
God! You're not going to let that rest, are
No,
you?
I'm not. This is what you get if you use the same actor as the Romulan captain as you do as a Vulcan ambassador.
I disagree.
What do you mean? Oh, worry being a human emotion?
Yes.
I wasn't aware you were an expert on alien emotions.
I am an expert on worry, and I consider it more of a reaction than an emotion. So the communications officer has no decoding functions?
Well, okay, yeah, that does kind of not make sense, does it? That means... That's right. It's a spy.
Go ahead and say it. You're not going to be happy unless you
A
do.
Romulan spy?
Well, let's just jump on everybody today, why don't we?
Well, goddamn. Attend me, nurse. Does that work?
Uh-oh. That's his story.
Wait, don't Vulcans have two hearts? Wasn't that a thing?
No, you're thinking of a Time Lord.
Uh,
The Vulcan heart is just built differently from the human heart.
that sound you hear is women everywhere just swooning over themselves. Oh. Oh, I wonder who on board has it.
Gasp. Yeah, should we be discussing this in front of the patient?
Seriously. Yeah. Yeah. It's private medical issues. No, can't tell you.
Well, couldn't they use it on Spock and cause him to produce more blood?
Well, I mean, yes, but we need someone to
Oh
increase
wait,
his heart rate.
look behind Amanda on the wall.
Well, okay, what about it? Oh wait, isn't that the secret screen that could instantly kill somebody from the Mirror universe?
Yeah.
Why don't they just use that on the Vulcan on the Romulan Spy?
Because they have no evidence that he's a Romulan spy.
He is a Romulan spy.
This would have been a completely different episode if it had been filmed on board the
The SS Cynical Bastard.
Bastard. Ooh.
Ha!
And we had crowded corridors before, but no one's wandering around now.
Also, that was a really pathetic kind of stab. Ha! I got stabbed, son.
I would have called security first.
Really? Also, I do kind of like how that we just cut to him completely beating the shit out of each other with the Andoran.
This is a very full episode.
It is kind of packed.
I mean, in other hands, this could have easily been a 2-hour episode.
It might have been better as a 2 hour, two-parter, to be honest. Oh, what's that, Ruby? You have issues with the episode? Ruby is upset there are not enough cats on this episode. He appreciates the diversity, but feels it only goes towards the human species and not the kitty species.
Well, he'll feel better when we get to the animated episodes.
Oh, God, yes. I remember feeling better about that, too, when I saw the animated episodes. Yes, you can. There's a chain of command, yes.
What about medical requirements?
I'm about to say, like, McCoy can just, say, fuck you, and override it.
I love Nalder's voice in this.
Yeah. Also, I'm surprised. Wasn't there, like, no Andorians in the Next Generation? I mean, as as makeup goes, it's not that like. I mean, we have Worf. We could throw in an Andorian every now and again.
Yeah, there was an Andorian in the animated series and later on in Enterprise. But, yeah, somehow the Andorians got shortchanged. Aren't the health and well-being of the ambassadors on this mission a command responsibility?
It's not that bad. Still not that bad.
Hello?
Yeah, really.
Well, a lot of booze helped.
See, this just shows how, powerful Ponfar actually is.
I guess.
Yes,
Yeah.
pretty much. Oh, bullshit. I'm out.
Such sympathy.
Also, that's an interesting question. Like, so do Vulcan children are there Vulcan child bullies? Like, how does that logic fit?
It seemed to be that way. DC Fontana would write the animated episode Yesteryear, where she would show the younger Spock being tormented by other Vulcan children.
Gas. Wait, she, a woman, writing a TV episode?
Yes, and quite well,
Are we
actually.
sure she didn't have a man helping her? Who was her husband? That's probably the real writer right there.
Be nice.
I'm just,
I can give you a whole
I,
list
I,
of
I'm
excellent
just,
female science fiction
I'm
writers.
just teasing her. It's okay. Smack. Actually, one of my favorite episodes of Deep Space Nine is the one where they went back in time again for whatever fucking reason, and they were writers.
Working on a science fiction magazine.
Yeah, and like they came to like do the we're doing a group shot of everyone working here. So Mr. Cisco, you're the black guy. You'll be sick that day, and also our the female writer, I forget which one, she couldn't show up either or something. And it was just sort of glossed over as, yeah, I guess we got to do it that way.
And how many times has Kirk, Spock's superior officer, disregarded Starfleet orders?
Yeah, but he's able to do that because he's Kirk. So I'm going to heroically put on a shirt and walk onto the bridge.
And all the women go, oh!
But I wanted to fire the photon torpedoes.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Okay, that is a shit-eating grin. I do kind of like that. Holy fuck. Shut up. I thought we've already established this.
Yeah. Okay, that helps.
That is a fast heart rate. Jesus Christ.
You sure?
That's weird. Also, good job searching them, assholes. Also, those pig people, aren't they Tellarites? Aren't they in the Federation?
Yes. In fact, both Tellarites and Andorians were some of the founding races of the Federation, along with humans and Vulcans.
You think they would have gotten along better?
Tellarites are naturally argumentative.
Okay, that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Tell them to shut the fuck up. Say that a little louder. And both of them are dead. Ba-doo!
Do you notice the smoke rising from the machine?
Yeah, it's a cigarette.
Yeah. DeForest Kelly's got his cigarette hidden down there.
The old portable? Why would... Oh, hold on. Why wouldn't they be on priority?
That's a good point. I mean, you would think that if there was especially if there was an operation going on.
Exactly. Like, having, dealt with some hospitals before, their generators, they go to the surgery and the ICU, and then they go to everywhere else. Why does he have to give that order? Like, shouldn't that be...
That's automatic, yeah.
Like, bear in mind, if something breaks where I work, I don't have to wait for permission to fix it. In fact, if I don't start fixing it right away, I'll get, like, lashed to the post.
And if the building where you work was to catch on fire,
I'd walk out.
you would. You don't have fire extinguishers?
Yes, but there's like fire in a data center is very precarious. Usually they drop halogen. They give you 60 seconds to get the fuck out of the data center.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, to be fair, I don't think they would ever like lock us in to to save the computers.
Well, one would help.
Hope.
I mean, one would
Yeah.
hope.
Get the fuck out of my seat.
It would have been neat if he'd, wiped off the seat before sitting down.
Really, I don't understand why it didn't keep going fast and just peppering it until it was blown up to until the Enterprise was blown up all the way. You know. Oh, it looks dead. I'm going to slow down and move really closely, very slowly. DeForest Kelly has a bad smoking habit.
Would have been interesting if the fire alarms went off.
And halogen dropped
Or
in
smoke alarm.
the sick bay.
That would have made a nice scene considering the emergency on the ship. Boom! Oh. He was told it was quite painless.
Really. Miscalculated.
Or they told him 10 minutes.
Wait, what about Scotty?
Have we? I don't think we've seen Scotty this entire episode.
So now we're going to go to war with the Orions. And we find Captain Pike in his new career as a slaving bastard. Is it Ponfar's season yet?
Oh, Sarek, you old smoothie.
Everything's coming up McCoy. Uh, that was okay. I feel like it could have been a two-parter actually.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm impressed by the fact that they managed to get as much accomplished that as they did in 1 hour. And Amanda was played by
DC Fontaine.
the actress. No, actress was played by Jane Wyatt, and it's interesting because we had Eleanor Donahue on an episode not too long ago, and Eleanor Donahue had played a daughter on Father Knows Best, and Jane Wyatt played the mother on Father Knows Best. Now, she had not had any knowledge of Star Trek before that. She thought, like as with all science fiction on television back then, it wasn't meant to be taken very seriously, and she was kind of surprised that this was a, quote, serious science fiction television program, unquote.
I do not believe it is that serious. We have a Tribbles episode coming up eventually.
Yeah, but that's the exception.
And also a
rather
belly
than the rule.
dancer. Also, we had what was it? Little plastic flaps of moldy pizza that slapped on people's backs and took over their mind.
You consider that not serious?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, well, if the special effects had been better, would you have said it was more serious? I mean, it's just you're just blaming it on the special effects
Yeah,
of that time.
exactly. Yes, I am.
That's rather unfair.
I'm just teasing.
Yeah, I gather that, but I just want the audience. I don't want the emails to be filled with death threats against you.
Oh, there would be no death threats against me. That would be silly.
You don't know Trek fans the way I do. They'll turn on you like rats in a barrel.
I mean, there has to be a Star Trek podcast where they just spend every episode just completely ripping it apart.
Yes. Like the alternative factor.
Well, I mean...
Well, no, actually, we didn't so much rip it apart. We just ignored it.
We just ignored it. This is true. Yes, we did.
I think that turned out to be one of our better podcasts. Oh, dear.
Oh, but next time, ladies and gentlemen, we will be watching Friday's Child, which is the two-parter episode. It's the sequel to Thursday's Son. So be sure to... So be sure to join us for that. And it's good to be back. I hope y'all enjoyed the episode. And we'll see y'all
Yes.
next time.
Behave.